the Washington football team. They ended up finishing 7-9. They lost in the wild card round to the Bucks, which wasn't a huge surprise. The game was actually closer than I thought it would be. Washington hung in longer than I thought, but that it isn't entirely surprising just because of the the upward trend of that team and where they're starting to kind of get to. Um, Obviously, being a 7-9 team making the playoffs is uh, not very common that happens. So hopefully they take that one game that they got to play in the playoffs as this year as that little bit of experience for their young guys to come back hungrier. Um, Chase Young and Montez Sweat, both being stellar guys on the line, uh, kind of being the focal point of their defense. And then offensively, they definitely need a rebuild, whether that's they decide to hang on with Alex Smith and um, now that he'll have a whole off season to heal even more from his leg injury. He might have been healed as it is, but given how gruesome and crazy that leg injury was for him, I'm sure um, having another what would be 8 months at this point to kind of rest and train and get back into it, he'll come back even better yet. Um, which, by the way, that guy better win comeback player of the year. The fact that he even took one snap this year, he deserves comeback player of the year. So, um, Washington finishing at 7-9. I could see them improving off of that. I'm going to say that they flip and go 9-7. Whether they win the AFC East or not, I have no idea. Just because looking at the records underneath that, it's not a whole lot of differential. Um, so yeah, I'm going to say that the Washington football team, which it'd be cool if they pick a team name too. I know there's been kind of rumors that it might be the Sentinels. Um, uh, there's just some like sources, whatever, behind closed doors that leaked out a little bit, but it never got confirmed. So I guess the trending thing for them this offseason will be what team name they decide to go with. So yeah, 9-7 for Washington.